This is how to build matrix level strength and skill, even if you feel broken or you're starting from scratch. And what I mean by that is power, control, and agility. And an aesthetic physique will come as a byproduct. Now, the matrix that you're locked in right now might be excess weight, or the matrix for you might be back, hip, shoulder, knee pain, or a sedentary lifestyle and mindset of lack that keeps you defeated and chained to the old version of yourself. Well, my fellow strength ninja, this is not the final episode for you, but only the beginning. Let's start with the moves. Now, if you watch this channel, you know I've spoken about the pulse method we've used at Pacific Rim Athletics for over a decade now. Well, we apply the pulse to many things, including the bridge, a staple for us in warm-up strength and flexibility. And this will evolve into the back limber just like Neo. Soon, you won't even need to dodge bullets. Listen, bridge is an extremely vital aspect to training, which is your upper thoracic mobility, shoulder strength, core flexibility, and posterior chain strength, which means all the muscles on the back side of your body. And the natural course of progression is bridge to back limber to back walkover. I don't want my students to have shoulder problems or back pain, and some of them begin training with us with those very issues caused by sedentary lifestyle or too much of the wrong kind of training, but we use bridging to solve it. But sometimes people leave comments saying this is advanced and they've been working on just a basic bridge for over 3 years and they still can't do it. I'll get this. Well, it oftentimes has to do with blind spots you don't even know are there, and the overcompensations that you do that fail to rebuild the weak link. For example, tight wrists will be painful, lower back pain will make it tough because the bridge, it exposes those weak links, which can be rebuilt. I've dealt with back pain and extremely tight shoulders. I also know that I went from barely able to push off the floor to back limbers, kickovers, and holding hollow backs. And that's even after a torn bicep. And at least for me and my students, this also leads to higher levels of matrix style strength and skill like back handsprings and beyond. Or any activities you want where your body's strength and even more importantly, resilience is absolutely necessary. Like water sports, obstacle races, the sky's the limit, especially when your body develops this resilience. Training like this is what allows me to say, like Morpheus, I stand here without fear because I remember that I am here not because of the path that lies before me, but because of the path that lies behind me. A number of students come to mind, like Isaac, who started from zero experience.
Forward and squeeze.
Yeah. All right, Isaac, stay there for a second on the way.
Or Drea working 18-hour days. Or Brian totally beaten up from weights. Or like Matt, who came all the way from a broken vertebrae to bridges and hollow back handstands. But your mindset comes into play more than you can ever realize. For example, you'll be limited by your pain threshold, which is controlled by your nervous system, and this needs training with constant expansion outside your comfort zone. It is literally like escaping the matrix, one move at a time. However, you won't continue to progress unless you keep pushing that comfort zone. Now, if we take the bridge and apply a move right before it, called a spindle, we start building some serious strength, flexibility, and mobility. But some people will say the spindle is confusing. It's really not though. It's just moving the body on an axis that it's not used to, but it's designed to. People ask how to not be dizzy. They deal with vertigo, balance issues, lack of coordination. This stems from the same thing, your nervous system, and more specifically, an undertrained vestibular system, which is developed through the very things I'm showing you here. Now, inside the spindle, I add the bridge twist in the middle and then spindle back out. This is in level 3 of Powerbatics and helps prepare the body for all kinds of other movement. It makes me think of the power move section at one of our retreats in California, which was a blast. But let's go a little bit more advanced now. Take the posterior chain strength and twisting. Let's take that airborne. My kids are right now actually outside working on this move. I said, Go practice it for 1 hour, Mr. Miyagi Shaolin style. Now, the butterfly twist requires the strength of the posterior chain through the twist and into the hamstring for the landing. It also involves training the vestibular system just like the bridge twist. And it also involves a number of leg conditioning aspects that I can't get into in this video. But trust me, after doing this for over 32 years and training over 5,000 documented people, and not just selling them a course to inflate numbers, but literally they're training with me or my team one-on-one, level by level, for real. I can say with boldness, this will transform your life and everything that you thought you knew about fitness and help you escape your matrix.